In the beginning there was no light, no form, no thought, only the silent breath before existence. And then there was sound. Every ancient culture spoke of this mysterious moment, the first vibration that shattered the stillness of the void and gave birth to creation itself. The Hindus called it Om, the primordial sound from which all reality emanated. The ancient Egyptians whispered of Heka, the creative word that shaped both gods and worlds. Even the Gospel of John begins with a haunting echo of the same truth. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Across continents and millennia, mystics, priests, and philosophers have hinted that sound is not merely something we hear. It is the hidden architecture of existence itself, a force that moves through the fabric of reality, sculpting matter, guiding consciousness, and connecting the seen with the unseen. Yet, in our modern world, this ancient knowledge has been buried beneath noise, forgotten, dismissed as myth, or reduced to metaphor. But what if those ancient voices were speaking literally? What if sound and vibration are not poetic expressions, but the very code of creation, the invisible pulse that holds everything together? In this journey, we'll descend beyond science and superstition, beyond religion and reason, into the sacred mechanics of existence itself. You'll discover how ancient civilizations used frequency to build, heal, and awaken consciousness. We'll explore how modern research is now rediscovering what the ancients already knew, that vibration doesn't just influence reality, it creates it. Prepare to see sound not as a mere sense, but as a secret force. By the end of this exploration, you'll understand why mystics chanted, why priests spoke in sacred tones, why every creation begins with a word, and how you too can harness this hidden power to reshape your inner and outer world. The mystery awaits. Let us step into the resonance that began it all. To understand the hidden power of sound and vibration, we must return to the dawn of civilization, when knowledge was not yet divided into science, religion, and art, but existed as one unified truth. In those ancient days, sound was not entertainment, it was technology. It was divine science. The Vedic sages of India spoke of Nada Brahma, the universe as sound. They taught that everything, from the motion of stars to the beating of the human heart, arises from a single, eternal vibration. According to these mystics, meditation on the inner sound could reunite the soul with its cosmic source. The syllable Om was not merely chanted, it was experienced as the vibrational key that unlocks creation itself. Meanwhile, in ancient Egypt, sound was considered a sacred force wielded by the gods. The god Thoth, keeper of divine wisdom, was said to have spoken the world into being through sacred utterance. The Egyptians believed that every word carried a vibrational essence, and to speak was to command energy. Temples were designed with perfect acoustics, amplifying chants that could alter states of consciousness. Even the Greeks, heirs to Egyptian wisdom, preserved this understanding through philosophy. Pythagoras, the mystic mathematician, discovered that harmony in music mirrors harmony in the cosmos. He spoke of the music of the spheres, the belief that celestial bodies produce an inaudible symphony, each planet resonating with a unique frequency. For him, sound was not mere perception, it was mathematics woven into the soul of existence. In the East, Taoist sages taught of the universal qi, an energy that flows through all things, moved by rhythm and vibration. In the Americas, indigenous shamans used drumming and chanting not for art, but for healing, each beat aligning human energy with the rhythm of the earth itself. But somewhere along the timeline of human evolution, this sacred understanding was fractured. As rationalism rose, the mystical fell into shadow. The word became metaphor. Sound was reduced to mechanical vibration, stripped of its spiritual essence. What was once known as vibration of creation became, in modern eyes, merely a wave of pressure in the air. And yet, the echoes of that forgotten wisdom continued to surface. Modern cymatics reveals patterns formed by sound frequencies that mimic the sacred geometry of temples and mandalas. Quantum physics speaks of vibrating strings as the foundation of matter, echoing the same truth the ancients already knew. What the priests once guarded in chants, the sages in meditation, and the philosophers in numbers, is now slowly being rediscovered. The truth has always been the same. Sound is not a byproduct of reality, it is the blueprint of it. To grasp how sound and vibration form the foundation of creation, we must first realize a profound truth. Everything that exists is in motion. Even what appears still, stone, metal, the air around you, is vibrating at its own frequency. If vibration were to cease entirely, reality itself would collapse into nothingness. This is not poetic exaggeration. It is the secret rhythm that underlies existence. Imagine the universe as a vast ocean of energy, rippling with endless waves. Every sound, every thought, every emotion sends a pattern into this ocean, shaping how energy flows and forms. Just as a drop falling into water creates ripples that affect the entire surface, your very being is constantly sending vibrations into the field of creation. Ancient mystics knew this instinctively. They did not see sound as limited to the ears, but as vibration felt through the entire body and spirit. The human voice was seen as a microcosmic version of the word of creation. When you speak, chant, or even think, you are participating in the same creative act that birthed the stars. This is why sacred chants, mantras, and prayers exist across nearly every spiritual tradition. Each sound, each syllable, was believed to carry a precise frequency that could awaken certain forces within the body and in the universe. The Hebrew Kabbalists taught that every letter of the divine name holds vibrational power. In Hinduism, each mantra corresponds to an aspect of cosmic consciousness. Tibetan monks use overtone chanting to produce harmonics that induce deep meditative states and even measurable changes in brain waves. Modern science is now catching up. Experiments in cymatics, the study of visible sound vibration, show that when frequencies pass through matter, they arrange particles into intricate, geometric patterns. These forms mirror the mandalas and sacred symbols found in ancient art. Change the frequency, and the pattern instantly changes, as if sound is literally sculpting reality. If vibration can organize grains of sand into complex designs, what might it do to the atoms of your body, or the fields of consciousness around you? You are not separate from this vibrational web, you are part of it. Your voice, your thoughts, even your heartbeat are frequencies interacting with the cosmic field. When you speak words of love, gratitude, or peace, you send harmonious vibrations into creation. When you speak with anger or fear, the vibrations distort the field around you. This is why ancient teachers insisted that words are sacred instruments. Speech is not trivial, it is spellcraft. To speak is to cast vibration into being. Every phrase you utter becomes a wave that ripples through the fabric of existence, subtly influencing your reality. The universe, in a sense, is listening, forever responding to the frequencies you emit. But this understanding goes even deeper. Because if vibration shapes matter, then consciousness, the ultimate source of vibration, holds the power to reshape everything. If the universe is vibration, then consciousness is its conductor, the silent orchestrator behind every note of existence. Sound, as the ancients knew, is not merely an external phenomenon, but a bridge between mind and matter. It is how thought becomes form, how the unseen becomes the seen. To understand this, imagine your consciousness as a tuning fork. Every thought you hold, every emotion you feel, vibrates at a specific frequency. These frequencies interact with the universal field, what some call the quantum field, others call spirit, and attract experiences that resonate with them. This is not wishful thinking, it is resonance in action. When your mind vibrates with fear, you align with chaotic frequencies that manifest disorder. When your consciousness vibrates with gratitude or love, it harmonizes with higher patterns of order, beauty, and abundance. This principle is ancient, found in Hermetic philosophy as above, so below, as within, so without. What happens inside you echoes outward into creation. Now let's go deeper. The primordial word, what mystics called the logos, is not just a sound, but the vibration of consciousness itself. The word is the principle that organizes chaos into form. Every galaxy, every atom, every cell hums with this silent frequency. You are quite literally surrounded and composed by a symphony of creation. Even your DNA vibrates. Modern researchers have discovered that DNA strands respond to sound frequencies and language patterns. This means that sound can influence the biological codes of life itself, a revelation that mirrors what ancient shamans and healers practiced for centuries. They used chanting, drumming, and toning not as rituals of superstition, but as vibrational medicine. Consider the temples of antiquity. The The Great Pyramid of Giza, the stone circles of Britain, the megalithic chambers of Malta. Many of these structures possess precise acoustic properties. When sound was produced within them, chants, bells, or tones, the vibrations amplified in powerful, harmonic ways. The ancients were not building monuments. They were constructing resonant instruments designed to tune human consciousness to the frequencies of the cosmos. Yet, over time, humanity fell out of tune. We replaced sacred sound with noise and harmony with distraction. The world became louder but less resonant. The deeper awareness of vibration as divine communication was forgotten, buried beneath the hum of machines and the chatter of a restless mind. But this knowledge has not been lost, it has only been sleeping. The same principles are available to you now. Every word you speak, every sound you create, every emotion you feel sends ripples through the fabric of reality. Consciousness uses vibration to write its language upon the universe. When you chant a mantra, hum a tone, or even breathe consciously, you are not merely making sound. You are realigning your frequency with the source of creation itself. You become both the instrument and the musician, shaping your experience through vibration. Think of it like this: the universe is an infinite symphony, and your consciousness is one note within it. When you tune that note to harmony, everything around you begins to resonate accordingly. Knowledge, no matter how profound, remains incomplete until it is lived and felt. To truly understand sound as a creative force, one must experience it, not merely through hearing, but through the totality of awareness. Sound is energy, and energy responds to intention. The ancients understood this truth, which is why their rituals and chants were more than tradition. They were methods of aligning human consciousness with the very frequencies that shape existence. The simplest and most powerful instrument you possess is your voice. Your voice carries the resonance of your thoughts and emotions, broadcasting them into the unseen field that surrounds you. Every word you speak sends ripples through reality. When you speak with love, conviction, and awareness, your vibration harmonizes with creation itself. But when your words are filled with fear, anger, or doubt, the sound you release distorts the field around you. To speak consciously is to create consciously. Begin each day by choosing your words with intention. Let them express harmony, abundance, and gratitude. Even subtle changes, like replacing "I'm exhausted" with "I am restoring my energy," can shift the frequency you emit. Words are not mere expressions, they are energy in motion. Another way to awaken your connection to vibration is through chanting or toning. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and release a simple sound such as OM, or even a steady hum. Allow it to flow naturally from deep within your chest, resonating through your skull and out into the air. Don't simply make the sound, become it. As you continue, feel how the vibration passes through your entire being, dissolving mental tension and awakening stillness. Over time, this practice creates an inner alignment that brings peace and clarity. You're not imagining this shift. It is the direct effect of restoring coherence between your mind, body, and energy field. After each session of sound, rest in silence. This is where the real alchemy happens. Listen to the space that follows the vibration. Beneath the surface of quiet, you may perceive a faint hum, a subtle, ever-present tone. It is the pulse of creation itself, the soundless vibration that exists within all things. In that silence, insights often arise effortlessly, as if whispered by the universe. Sound can also be directed into the body for healing. Every organ and cell vibrates at a specific frequency, and when these natural tones fall out of harmony, imbalance occurs. By humming or toning into areas of discomfort, you send sound waves through tissue and bone, releasing tension and restoring balance. Many traditions use singing bowls, gongs, or tuning forks for this purpose, but your voice is uniquely powerful because it carries your personal energetic signature, the vibration of your soul. Ultimately, the true practice of sound is not limited to chanting, speaking, or healing. It is a way of living. Every thought you entertain, every emotion you hold, every action you take emits a frequency. Living in harmony means cultivating coherence among your mind, heart, and body, aligning them with higher vibrations such as love, peace, and clarity. When your inner world is harmonious, the outer world begins to mirror that state naturally. You may not be able to quiet the noise of society, but you can become a center of stillness within it. Walk through life as a tuning fork of balance, carrying the tone of peace wherever you go. Let your presence itself be a vibration of harmony. With consistent awareness, you will notice reality responding in kind, synchronicities aligning, tension fading, intuition strengthening. This is not superstition but resonance in motion. When you vibrate in harmony with the universe, creation ceases to resist you. You begin to flow with it, effortlessly shaping your reality through the language of sound. Everything that exists, every star, every cell, every heartbeat is singing. The entire cosmos is a vast symphony, and each of us is a note within it. When our personal vibration is aligned with the harmony of the universe, life unfolds with a sense of effortless rhythm. But when we fall out of tune, when our words, emotions, and actions clash with higher frequencies, we experience dissonance, struggle, and separation. The ancient mystics were not wrong when they said creation began with sound. They were describing the eternal truth that vibration is the language of existence. Matter, consciousness, and energy are not separate. They are different octaves of the same universal song. Science now echoes what spirituality has always whispered. The world is vibration made visible, sound slowed into form. To rediscover this is to awaken from forgetfulness. You are not merely a passive observer of sound. You are both the musician and the instrument. Every word you speak, every thought you dwell on, every feeling you nurture sends ripples through the infinite field of creation. The question is not whether you are creating, but what you are creating through your vibration. When you chant, when you speak truthfully, when you allow silence to fill your being, you are remembering the original music that shaped existence. You are tuning yourself to the same frequency that breathed galaxies into being. This is not metaphor. It is participation in the eternal act of creation. And perhaps this is the real secret behind every sacred text and hidden teaching, that the divine word never ceased. It simply moved into you. You are the continuation of that first sound, still resonating, still expanding. So the next time you speak, breathe, or listen, remember that you are shaping reality with every vibration you release. You are part of the living sound that sustains the cosmos. Speak with reverence. Listen with awareness. Live in harmony with the frequencies that sustain all things. Because in the end, the hidden power of sound and vibration is not just about understanding the universe. It is about remembering that you are the universe, vibrating itself into being, one sacred sound at a time.